Now, ever since John Rush teased in a previous interview about the biggest update coming to Fallout 76 since Wastelanders, everyone in Appalachia has been wondering what is the update about and where could we be going. A lot of people have guessed Ohio, and friends, you are absolutely correct if you guessed Ohio. The Burning Springs update information is here. Welcome to this video. Now, I gotta give a huge thanks to Bethesda for taking care of the travel to New York City as well as the lodging, and I gotta give you a huge thanks as well because this opportunity would not have been available to me without you subscribing, liking, and commenting and helping us get out into the YouTube algorithm. But y'all, let's talk about this update, and I am so excited for the PTS to open up so we can jump in to go to Ohio, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I actually want to go to Ohio. Now, we got to sit down and play this new update for about 2 hours and record for 30 minutes, and all of this footage and the content that we got to take part in is alpha coverage. Now, I consider the PTS the beta once players get their hands on it before it goes to the live server. The PTS is the public test server where players on Steam for Fallout 76 can jump in and test out the update as well as earn a cool banner. So if you don't already have a Steam account with Fallout 76 on it, make sure to get one if you are wanting to jump in and try this on the PTS. Now, I started creating content in 2009 on YouTube, and Fallout creators are definitely built a little bit different because through my years, creators have always seen each other as competition, but something about the Fallout 76 space where creators realize that a high tide raises all ships. It's a wonderful thing to see, but y'all, you're going to see different gameplay footage from Rifle Gaming, Addiction Gaming, Reticent, Fallout for Hope, and potentially more. We all talked about sharing our footage, and big thanks to everyone for doing that because 30 minutes is an absolute nightmare to record everything that you want. Now, the first time that I opened up this map, the first thing that popped up into my head is, oh my Lanta, there is so much room for activities because, my God, this map expansion is huge. I mean, from the north to the south, we go from the forest down to the ash heap. My Lanta, camp builders are going to be eating good, especially with this new camp building update. There are new activities, new animals, and can I just say that Deathclaws have armor now? Oh my God, what is going on with the folks over at Bethesda? I'm very excited for this because during this playtest, they were one-shotting me, but I didn't get to choose my build. I didn't get to choose my armor, but I will say that I am very excited to see some armor on these Deathclaws, making me a little bit scared of the Deathclaws, which, let's be real, Deathclaws should be scary. Now, if you're wondering, is the map expansion the only thing that Bethesda did with this update? The answer is no, friends. Not only did we get a lot of new locations for players to explore, some new lore for players to explore, and we got some new world events as well. We have a new bounty hunting system. Now, during our time of doing some of these bounty hunts, it does look like they do count as public events, so this is something that I'm very excited about as well, because as you know, we do caravans right now, as well as encrypteds once we get to rank 100, so if we can then do these on top of that, that means we should definitely be having a lot of extra score for that rank grind from 100 to 150 plus, but yes, the new bounty hunting system is definitely one that I am excited to see how players utilize this, because the first ones that you start to do, it's rather simple and you can usually do it solo or with a duo partner, but they did mention the longer you go and the higher level bounties you get, you are going to need more and more people, so this could be a great way to be testing out your build in Appalachia, and I cannot wait to see what players think about who they get the bounties from. That's right, friends, the Ghoul is going to be giving you these bounties. And not just any Ghoul, but a Ghoul that we all became very fond of during the TV show. Now, there's a video to be asked of why the Ghoul is in Ohio, but, I'm not going to question that, and we're just going to go with it. But I am very excited to announce that Walton Goggins is voicing the Ghoul in Fallout 76 for the Burning Springs update. I am so thrilled. I've been a Walton Goggins fan for quite some time, and I don't know what it is about that voice that I love so much, but yes, you are going to be able to talk to the Ghoul from the Fallout TV show, as well as we were human when we did this, and I gotta wonder, what would the Ghoul say to a not so smooth skin?
Got no time nor inclination, chit-chat. Find me at the last resort, in Highway Town, if you're looking to do business.
Now, during our playtest session, we were able to see a new animal, the Rad Hog, and friends, they say that this thing is tameable. Maybe it'll be the first animal that I have ever tamed in Fallout 76. It is a beastly looking thing, and I really don't want to get into a fisticuff match with this because it looks like it can hit pretty hard, but we only saw a couple of these, and it is kind of part of a new challenge system set that they have going on, so make sure to keep your eyes out while you're adventuring in Ohio. But now all of this sounds great, right? Like a huge update to Fallout 76. You get a map expansion that brings in new locations to explore as well as build camps. You get some new lore to explore as well, which I'm very, very excited about. You get some new public events. You get the bounty hunting system that is given by a voiced Ghoul from Walton Goggins himself. You get a new animal. But not to sound like an infomercial, but Billy Mays here, but wait, there's more. And now during the hands-on event, we had our quest line pushed up a little bit and all locations found so we could have free roam as we explored Ohio. But you see, when Bethesda sent over the B-roll, we did not get to meet a particular individual that I so would have loved to have a conversation with, and I cannot wait to meet inside of the game. That is the Rust King. And the Rust King reminds me of some old companions from old Fallout games. That's right, friends, because he is an intelligent super mutant, and I love the absolute voice acting that this character has done.
There you are, fresh meat. That blood on your hands has people talking.
And yes, they are in charge of one of the new factions in this Ohio Burning Springs update. And yes, you heard it correctly. We get new factions. We're going to be getting some new unique legendary armor and weapons. And just from this test, it looked like we're going to be having some new legendary effects as well. But we can neither confirm nor deny what will actually make it into the PTS or into the live service of the games. But yes, it looks like there are going to be some more human and Ghoul legendary effects being added to Fallout 76. Now, since we only had 2 hours of time with this update, I do not know everything about this as of yet, but I cannot wait to bring you more information just like at nighttime. Pardon my southern pronunciation, but you're going to see this Aurora Borealis in the sky, and I can't wait to see why this area is the way that it is, what happened back in the day. I cannot wait to read some notes, listen to some holotapes, and dive deeper into the lore. So if you want to keep up to date with everything Fallout 76, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Now, whether you've been a fan of Fallout since the first game came out, or you became a Fallout fan from the TV show releasing, I think this update is going to be one that you definitely want to check out. And as a longtime player of Fallout 76 with over 4,000 hours in the game, I cannot wait to explore this new extension to Appalachia, and I can't wait to see what y'all think about this. But now let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out, and I can't wait to see you in Ohio in Fallout 76. Thank you so much to the channel members for the continued support. Y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Peace. Love ya.